Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Alison and in today's video we're going to be discussing which actual sun creams are better for eczema. We're going to try a few different ones. You're also going to notice there's a difference in what I'm wearing because I received the actual sunscreens as I was on my way out with my friends and I decided to get them involved. Now what you will realise is that they don't have eczema or problematic skin with acne. One of my friends does have rosacea and the other one has dry skin. Throughout the video also you'll hear them mentioning sunscreens are on holiday, but the actual sunscreens are to be used every day for adults, children and babies. So without further ado, be sure to like, subscribe and comment, share this video, stick on the notifications so you're aware when other videos are coming out. But most of all, give me some feedback and let me know what you think of the videos and of the sunscreens we're going to be looking at. See you in a moment. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Alison and today we're going to be looking at which products or specifically which sunscreens you can use with your eczema. Now, as you know, when it comes to using natural products, I prefer natural over chemical anytime, over the actual artificial stuff. So we're going to be looking at mineral / natural / physical sunscreens. They all mean the same thing. What they aren't, and what is most important, is they aren't chemical sunscreens. So here we go. So just to do quick introductions, I've got two of my best friends here to try these products with me because we have different skin tones and I want you guys to see what they're like on different skin tones. So here we have Marcia.
Hi, I probably don't really look after my skin that much,
but
I've got fairly dry skin, I think. I do need to use moisturiser every day and I do like using a sunscreen.
Okay.
And I'm Imogen. Hi, I've got quite oily skin, sometimes get rosacea, and I tend to only wear sun cream when I go on holiday, so I'm a bit naughty in that way.
Yeah. And we all used to do that, including myself. I used to only use sunscreen on holiday, and I used to also, before I learned, I used to only use chemical sunscreens and sunscreens with fragrance in them. So it's been a steep learning curve, and we're all going to try these ones we haven't either tried before or things that are new to us.
And we'll be completely honest. You can cut that out.
So the first one we're going to try is called by a company called Puru, and it's 100% natural. There is no fragrance and it can be used on children. It's also an SPF 50. So Andrash, thank you, do me the honours. This is Puru sunscreen and it has coconut oil in there. We're going to give it a go. Oh, and it's empty, so let's just open it because I have been using this a while. There we go, for you. So don't be shy, put it all over your face and let's see how quickly, and we'll give you a bit more actually.
It's quite
So for those with eczema specifically, but all those, we should actually be using at least half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of sun cream at any one go. Otherwise, it's not doing its job. So
What should we do first on our hands?
Well,
Rub
it's
it in your
quite
hands.
thick, I'll say that much.
it is thick, yeah, it's very, very white, and that is because of the zinc oxide and the titanium dioxide.
Are we to put it on our faces?
Everywhere.
Okay.
As you can see, having dark skin, it looks like I've been rubbing my face in chalk already. How's it for you, lady?
You know what?
And our neck. And our necks as well, Alison.
Yeah, all the way down your neck.
Plan the kiss, yeah.
So when you're applying sunscreen, it should be going all the way to your hairline, make your hairline grey. You're gonna have grey hairs. It should be on the ears.
Wow.
Okay, I'll just say one thing. You don't actually need a lot because this product seems to go a long way.
Okay,
But
so
when you put a bit, it seems to spread a long way.
you're gonna look like me.
But it goes in really nicely in comparison to some of the products I've used before.
I was
Yeah.
going to say.
It's a bit oily, so it's I've
so
got
it
dry
will
skin, so
absorb,
it's great
it
for
will
my
absorb.
skin because my skin's so dry.
So what you're gonna find
I
is
actually
Marcia's
like
done what most of us do, which is hasn't realised that you're supposed to use a set amount regardless of how much the first bit sinks in. And that's only something I learned myself because I was using a lot less till recently, thinking this is fantastic. But unfortunately, if you don't put enough on, it's not doing its job. So right now, I look positively
You look
scary.
You look great.
I look fantastic. But what I do with this one, the reason I've been using this daily, is I leave it like this for about 5-10 minutes, and then in 10 minutes time, you're going to see it's going to start sinking in. And what doesn't sink in, I rub in some more let my skin absorb it.
I must
Okay.
admit, it smells amazing.
Yeah, it's the coconut oil.
Oh,
I like it as well, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, as you said, Marcia, I could feel it go on really easily, and a little bit went quite a long
Yeah.
way. And I said, I've got quite oily skin. I can feel it. I'm surprised it's not actually sinking in. You say it's quite white.
Yeah. Can
I'll-
you tell?
I will wait.
What's the sun factor on that?
It's an SPF 50. It's
Okay.
an SPF 50, and so for anybody with eczema, specifically, which is what this video is about, anybody with eczema, this is a fantastic one. Unless you have an issue with coconut oil, this is a fantastic sunscreen to use. Adults or children alike, and it is water resistant as well, which is good. It has UVA and UVB. It has, as I said, zinc oxide,
And vitamin E.
and it's a non-nano zinc oxide. It's cocoa seed butter, vitamin E, organic beeswax, organic coconut oil. So it ticks all the boxes. It's got it's water resistant. It says it absorbs quickly if you have paler skins. It doesn't absorb quickly on my skin at all, but it's for all skin types, babies and children as well. So anyone in the family can use this one.
Already, I can see it feels like, it seems like it's going in a lot lighter on my
Yeah.
skin already.
Yeah, I've got to wait a while.
I'm impressed with that one.
Well, I didn't put the whole product on. I think you
You
gave me a bit
cheated.
too much.
And Marcia cheated.
No. I think it was a bit too much product. Honestly, I don't think you need a lot because if it gave me as long as it's about getting a thin layer on. I thought no.
Thick layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
we should
again,
layer it. I think we should layer it on.
Yeah, so
no?
you can layer also. What you can do is you can put half the amount on and then wait a while, then put the rest on later.
Yeah. Okay.
But for me, I've kind of done something similar. I put it all on and then in 10 minutes I'll rub it in again.
Okay.
So that
I can
works
see
as
it
well.
going in. It is starting to go in.
Takes a little while.
Yeah, it's going in
That's
though,
really
isn't it?
good.
Actually.
Well, it looks like it's going
It's not going
in.
in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to switch this off now, wait 10 minutes and then come back to you in 10 minutes time. Right, so we're back now, and as you can see, after 10 minutes we rubbed our faces and our chests and our neck, and it's rubbed in. I did have a few grey patches here. I had to keep rubbing, and my eyebrows went a little bit grey. Took a little while to blend it in, but like Imogen and Marcia said, overall impressed with this. What do you guys think of it?
Love it. I'd actually want to buy that.
You're gonna make a purchase of this one, are you?
I really love that one.
Nothing else.
So with this one, this is an SPF 50 and you buy it direct from the website itself and it costs £30.95. They also do an SPF 30 which is £25.95 and you get 100 ml. So it might seem expensive but it really does the job. So we like that one, don't we?
And a little bit went a really
Thumbs up.
long way.
It does actually, yes.
That's the thing.
As Marcia said, she didn't need to use much. She actually does need to use them more, but she liked what she used on her skin. So let's move on to the next one. So the next sunscreen we're going to use is also a mineral sunscreen. It's an SPF 50 and it's called Pipette. So let's do the honours. Thank you very much, Andras. So we're going to give you correct amount, and Marcia.
Not too much.
Oh no, it's that new. I haven't even opened it yet. Right.
Okay.
There we go. And I'm going to show you how much is the correct amount on my fingers, but for now I'll just... Sorry, Imogen. Okay. So again, to Marcia, it looks like too much there. How much?
That's hardly anything. Are you sure that's about right?
Yes.
Okay.
So as you can see, there's quite a bit there. Let's rub it in. Right, this is a lot thinner than the Puru.
Yeah.
So I like this already. I've not tried this one yet, but the Puru I tried previously.
This one is more water based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not feeling as oily.
Ooh, this could be my new favourite.
It's kind of not as it's moisturising, but not as
Not as thick and coating.
not as thick.
This one also is fragrance free. So
But
again,
slightly stickier. Hate to say it.
stickier for
I can
you.
smell a slight fragrance.
That'll be the actual ingredients, but
Right.
not an actual added
Okay.
fragrance.
Yeah, it's not very strong.
It's still an SPF 50 as well. Let's have a
And
look.
it's tingling my face a
Oh.
tiny
So I've
bit.
still got that white cast, but it's nowhere near as thick as the other one.
I don't feel mine's white at all on me for this one.
No,
compared
so
to
on
the
your
last
skin
one.
tone, it just sinks in.
Yeah.
No, on yours as well.
It's not taking as long to go in.
No, it's not white at
So
all.
I do prefer this when it comes to the way it looks with regards to the white cast. It still has a zinc oxide in there.
You're right, there's no smell
I
at
can
all.
feel
No
it
smell.
tingling my face
Okay. So there's something in that your skin doesn't like.
Nothing tingly for me.
though.
Nothing
Is that
tingly
what
for
that
me.
means? Is that what tingly means?
Maybe not. Maybe it's just it's just one of those things. As long as you don't go red, as long as you've not got a rash.
Yeah. Am I going red? No.
And was this one oily at all?
This one, let's have a read. The ingredients.
I definitely feel like I've got
Without
sunscreen on. I can feel my fingers gliding.
So again, it's got it's got squalene in this one. So squalene is an ingredient that the actual body itself produces as well. So the actual body creates squalene, and you do get squalene in a lot of the good quality skincare products nowadays. Okay. It does have cetyl alcohol, so that could be what's making the tingle for sensation.
Can I have a try a little bit more on my hand, just to see whether it's probably better on the body than.
So this is face or body.
Is that good for family at all? That one as well?
Yeah, so factor 50, it's fragrance free. So babies, children again.
I think it's clean and non-toxic.
Now let me have a look. So it says no ghostly white cast, and actually it's very, very true. Baby friendly sunscreen, 100% mineral, non-nano zinc oxide for broad spectrum. So it's got UVA and UV protection. Yeah. So again, for the whole family, fantastic. But for me specifically, I know that it means my skin is less likely to hyperpigment from the sun as a result of any eczema or my hormonal acne. So I'm really happy with that one. You happy with that one?
Yeah.
After the two so far.
My second favourite.
Your second favourite. So you prefer the Puru. Which do you prefer so far?
I don't know. I think I love the smell of the first one with the coconut.
Okay.
I think that might be swaying me slightly. But this one, I definitely feel like I haven't really got this one on. Whereas the other one,
This feels lighter.
The other one, the first one, you like the smell, it definitely felt thicker.
Okay, and I think for me, because I've been using the Puru now for several months, I find this Pipette went on a lot quicker. Gone a lot quicker. It doesn't feel as oily.
Oh, definitely gone quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
But well, look, if
pretty
you
much
just
straight
compare my
away.
hand, look, you can see that
Yeah.
one's drier.
Yeah.
You can see the glistening.
Yeah.
But it's not that white as it's.
Have the white
The
cast.
thing is, the Puru actually advertises itself as white as
Yeah.
well, doesn't it? Kind of, it's in the label as well.
Yeah. So yeah, if you look at the
they're
from a
saying
marketing
what they do.
perspective, it's a nice, bright,
sunscreen,
pure, yeah.
It's actually called Puru White.
There we go.
Online, so if you're looking for it.
And this one we just tried Pipette, it's a mineral sunscreen. What does that mean?
Yeah, so mineral means it's completely natural.
Okay.
But also the Puru is completely natural. It just means natural. It's three names. You've got mineral, natural, and physical. They're all the same thing. And then you have on the other end of the spectrum chemical.
Okay.
And there's no fragrance at all.
No
which
fragrance.
I think I don't like that. I actually quite like a little bit of a hint of.
You like a bit of fragrance.
Yeah, funny, I thought I could smell something when I first put it on, but
It just
actually,
reminds you
but
of that
now it's
holiday or
normal.
wherever you might
Yeah.
have been.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to have a bit of a
But
smell. right?
again, the actual fragrance means there's a lot of chemicals in there,
Okay.
because anything that has the word fragrance doesn't just mean one chemical. It could be up to 30 or over.
Okay.
And
That made
also,
me think about it differently.
companies don't have to legally put the individual chemicals in there for the fragrance.
Okay.
Not they don't have to legally do that at all.
No,
So-
but I like that one.
Yeah, that's my favourite so far, even though I've been using Puru now for a few months. I've got to say, out of the two, Pipette is my preferred favourite. And when you compare the two, you actually get 120 ml in the Pipette, 100 in the Puru. And the Pipette was a lot cheaper. I think when I purchased this, it was about $11.95, but I will double check and I'll flash that on the actual screen. So there you go. So before we carry on, there's a few things I should mention. The Puru, you're paying the money because it also has several organic ingredients and it is water resistant. And it's also highly concentrated. This one isn't water resistant and it does have all natural products, but there's no organic products. So that's probably the difference in the price. So we're going to move on now to one that's called Derma-e. Now, unlike the other two, this is a factor 30, SPF 30. Again, it's a mineral sunscreen, which is why we're trying it for those with eczema. So let's go, Andrash. Thank you very much. So as I'm doing this, can you tell me what you preferred and why again?
I prefer the Puru. I feel like it's that record. I prefer Puru. I don't like that white look, if I'm really honest. I'm quite vain on holiday. You don't want to have that kind of ghostly look, which it says. I probably just give myself more time to apply it slowly, layers, you know, making sure I get to the half teaspoon, fair enough.
Because you don't have eczema, so.
And also got very dry skin, so that's why I just seem to just love that. And it's got a little hint of a smell. It's perfect. But actually,
Which is the coconut oil.
I can't say anything about the second product, the Pipette, because it also went on really well, wasn't as oily, and didn't leave you with that ghostly look. I just went for the one that suits my skin type, maybe.
Okay, so you went for the Puru because you have dry skin, you like the way it absorbed it.
Yeah, it's tough for me because I love the coconut smell, which is what swayed me towards a Peru. But actually, when I'm reflecting, the Peru was quite thick and took a while to absorb, whereas the Pipette went on really quickly.
Yeah,
if I was rushing with my kids and trying to get out the door, actually Pipette was quite fast.
Yeah.
I'm thinking perhaps wasn't so thick because obviously it's not water resistant.
Yeah.
So it just means I'd go in the swimming and then put it back on again. But again, putting it on, it absorbed really quickly.
So I guess if it's just daytime use, then the Pipette.
Yeah.
But if it's for going in the water, it will be the Puru.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try the Derma-e next. And again, this is a new one for me. Again, it's SPF 30. It's this one is specifically for the face. So it does say Derma-e Face. There we go. Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry, my little one's joining.
It's unscented and it does have a non-nano mineral zinc oxide. It also has green tea in here as well, which can actually help with the skin. And that's another good one. Let's get trying.
Okay.
I don't need to squeeze. Does it need? Yep, fantastic. Right, I'm going to give it to Imogen first this time because I feel like I left you out.
Thank you. What's this one called?
This is Derma-e. You're going to put the back of your hand.
Such a tiny little amount.
There we go.
So actually, Alan, I watched you do this. You just put it all over your hands first, do you?
Yes, I do.
And then you do it.
This one seems more runny. I'll say that much. Maybe it has more water.
You're so dainty when you put yours on. We just slap it on.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to look at the consistency first. But it's definitely more watery because
on your face.
Sunscreen. We're being very good adults and putting sunscreen on our face. I see you're putting ice cream on your face.
No, the only thing is, I think I need a little bit more. I didn't do top of my head.
Okay, go for it.
So I wasn't actually quite enough. But mind you, you can be up a piece size.
How's this one look?
If I do another piece.
Oh, this is leaving a white cast, isn't it, Andra?
I'm not. This is not even like another piece size.
Gone for that ghostly look again.
Oh yeah, it's really moving. It's not thick at all. This one.
The children are now joining us. We have a little fun little audience there.
Mummy.
upper.
Look how big that is on you.
Mummy.
Oh,
I mind you, I've got
Thank
2
you.
p's worth now, me though,
Okay.
as opposed to 1 p. Okay. This feels still quite. This feels actually
As thick.
not quite as thick as the Peru.
Yeah, it's somewhere in between the
Slight,
two.
but definitely more than the Pipette.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
what I find.
my opinion, this is more water-based. It's leaving like a mask on your face because as it started to dry, I couldn't actually carry
it
the
in.
product any further.
Yeah.
You know, it was stopping. Look, it's stopping
I can
here.
see. It's, yeah.
So here, I mean, it really is creating a nice film. So I'm sure it's going to protect me against the sun. But
Yeah.
I don't like the feel of it. I don't like that feeling of a kind of a mask.
Yeah.
It's
I
probably my
agree.
least
I agree.
favorite, but I'm not saying it's as bad as the products that you get
Yeah.
from
The chemicals.
the chemicals. Yeah, it's still, I can feel it's natural because I know it's doing its job. It doesn't feel hard on the skin.
Yeah.
It still feels soft on the skin, but look, it's
You're definitely
It's
right.
sitting on the
Where
skin.
I'm slightly
sitting.
rubbing some of it now. It's coming. I feel like it's coming away a bit.
quite
Like you said,
bitty.
it's like a mask on me.
it's like a mask.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
And you have to then not touch it in a way till it's soak in, or
So
else
this-
I'm rubbing it.
This is going to be another one that because I have
What
to
does
wait
it
10 minutes
say?
to see what happens.
It does actually show we need to wait 15 minutes. So
Okay.
Okay.
let's have a pause and then see how
We'll
it
have a
goes.
pause, come back to you in 10 to 15.
Be completely honest.
Oh hi, we're back again. It's been 10 minutes and let's start our reviews. So a couple of things to point out is that the Puru has 25% zinc oxide. It's a broad spectrum, so it has UVA and UVB protection. The Pipette, which wasn't waterproof, has 20% zinc oxide, and that is the main ingredient that obviously offers sun protection. And the Derma-e also has 20% zinc oxide in there as well. It's another, it says broad spectrum SPF 30. Right, so Imogen, tell us what you think.
That one was definitely a mask for me because I said as soon as I started trying to rub it a little bit, thinking probably I should have stopped, it started getting a little bit, you know, like
Quite bitty.
like bitty on my fingers. So I definitely thought, oh, I better stop and let it soak in a bit more, and I stopped. So yeah, afterwards I definitely feel protected.
Yeah. You
so
still
what-
felt, you felt like you're still wearing it.
But yeah, I felt like I was still wearing it.
Our audience is making noise. Marcy, what did you think of it?
For me, I've just got that feeling that if I went into the water and came out, it would just, all the whiteness would reappear again. So I feel like it's I know it's there. It's not the sort of look that I want on holiday.
It's not one of your favourites.
But it feels good. It doesn't feel dry. It feels natural. So,
Okay.
so in a sense, it's a good product.
There was good and bad points about it.
I think it's a good product. I just think if you don't want to have that white look on holiday, which then might reappear after you've been in the water.
Oh, I'm glad she feels my pain because, as you can see, I'm still grey.
I think we all are.
I'm still grey. We're all still grey. I can see it only when I get close up.
Yeah.
I feel like an old lady. I've got my grey hairs in here.
But I can still feel free of you.
So Andras refused to try it because he has a beard. I still feel grey. I do feel protected, but it's not one I would ever wear to go out daily. I might use it, I might even try it under makeup and see what it's like, but for now, as someone who's not wearing makeup during the day, this is not one of my favourites. So before we have a quick discussion of these, I'm just going to mention that the Derma-e, whoops, I've got bits of table on me, is $15.85 at the moment, but it is normally $21.35. The Derma-e and the Pipette I got from a website, a company called, let me have a think, iHerb, and they're based in the US and the UK, but I think they do deliver internationally. The Puru sunscreen I bought direct from the actual company itself. So we're going to discuss which ones are our favourites again. But as you can still see, I still have that grey cast on my face. If you can't see, you have to believe me for now. However, what doing this video was all about was seeing what it was like for people with eczema or skin conditions. And I've got to say, when it comes to that, all three have passed the test. For me personally, even though my favourite is the Pipette, they've all passed the actual natural skincare test because they're all doing their job and my skin isn't reacting to any of them. I don't feel like, I don't smell a fragrance, so there's nothing added there. They are all 100% natural, but the Puru does have organic ingredients in them. So I've got to say that even though I've been using Puru now for the last several months, my all-time favourite, and it's also SPF 50 like the Puru, is the Pipette. So there you have it. What did you guys think of it?
Well, I think for me, I'm also with you like the Pipette. I love the Puru for the smell, but it was definitely a thicker cream.
Thicker.
So I think if I was, but I remember you saying it was water-based as well.
Yes,
so
water
I think
resistant.
if I was going swimming, it would be the Puru.
Yeah.
But for everyday use, I'd go with the Pipette.
Brilliant. What's it on to you?
I think when you can see the product, it's probably good for kids because when you're on holiday, you can't always see where you might have applied the cream. So actually, in one way, it's probably good to be able to see the product on a child. So I am probably leaning towards the Pipette, although I want to steal your Puru after. They're going to magically disappear, but yeah.
And Alison, when I asked, what about when you put it on? Because I know when I went on holiday, you always had to put it on in your hotel room, at least hotel rooms before.
So with all of these, but because they are the physical sunscreen or natural, so the difference between, Imogen was just asking the difference between the different types of sunscreen. So with a chemical sunscreen, when you put the actual sunscreen onto your skin, there's a reaction within the skin itself, and that actual combination of what's going on with your skin and the actual chemicals from the sunscreen creates a protection from the sun, so it's a chemical reaction. But with the actual physical sunscreens, it actually sits on your skin and it creates a barrier between your skin and the sun, and it actually reflects the sun's rays away from your skin, which is why it's so important to make sure you cover everywhere, because whichever part doesn't have the actual protection on there is going to get the UVA or the UVB on the actual skin and cause the damage.
Alison, I guess that's the same though with chemical ones, isn't it? If you leave any bit exposed, they're going to get hurt. But I suppose the difference you're telling me then is the chemical ones are 30 minutes before.
It needs the time to
the
reaction.
Whereas these natural ones we've done today,
Yeah.
you can literally apply them. I think there's some of them say 15 minutes, some don't take anything time at all.
Yeah, they just say that. They just say that anyway.
And once they're in, you
Once
can
they're
go.
on, yeah.
So that's brilliant for a mum with young children.
And exactly, because the kids haven't got time. They're squirming. They want to get the heck out, and kids don't care about the white cast. It's only us vain adults, females and males. Because Andresh wouldn't come on because of his beard looking white. Only we care about the white cast, but at least we know again we're protected.
How about makeups?
So I have been, like I said, I've been using the Puru now for several months, and I wear that under my makeup, which I only use my makeup when I'm doing these videos normally. Today I've gone completely naked. And so it's fine for me underneath my makeup. I've yet to try the other two, so watch this space. I'll let you know what they're like under makeup. Another thing to point out is that whether you have eczema or acne or any other skin condition or no skin condition at all, you should also be making sure you reapply your sunscreen regularly. Now, if you're out and about during the day, you should be applying that at least every 2 hours. I don't, I'm really bad and probably do it every 4 hours, but I do carry it around with me. But I suppose you should really set a timer on your phone, a little alarm to remind you. During the day, at home, you should also wear it because you still have the rays from the sun coming through the glass, with the windows. That's right. So again, you should be looking to apply that maybe every 4 hours and just keeping away from the sun, keeping away from the windows really if you don't want to wear much. But also with the Derma-e being a 30 factor, if you're at home all day, then wear the 30 factor. But if you're out and about, then that's when you're going to use the 50. So that's it really.
Oh, good. And are you being paid? I mean, did anything send these to you?
No. I purchased these myself. So if you want me to try any more, please do let me know. I'm going to say the usual: like, subscribe, share, and comment. And hit the notification as well so you know when the other videos are coming out. Thank you for listening, and I will see you on the next video. And thank you to my friends, Marcia and Imogen.
Oh, thank you. It was a good experience.
And as you can still, we still look great from the previous one. Bye for now.
Bye.
So I hope you found the video useful, and remember, these are only our actual opinions. There are many more non-chemical sunscreens out there, so the physical, mineral, natural sunscreens with 100% natural ingredients in there. Just make sure you look out for anything with zinc oxide in there, and sometimes you might get titanium dioxide as well, which makes them UVA, UVB / broad spectrum sunscreens. If it is day-to-day use for the sunscreens, it doesn't matter if it's water resistant, remember that. If you're indoors, look for no less than factor 30, but try and make sure you're wearing sunscreen every single day to protect the eczema, protect your face in general. And if you're outdoors on a holiday, definitely make sure you're wearing a factor 50. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment and share. It's getting easier to say that. And also hit that notification so you know when the next live video or the next new video is coming out. Bye for now. See you on the next video.